Hello everyone and welcome to Mystic Moonstone's weekly angel card reading. The duration for this reading is the 9th through to the 15th, I believe. I'm terrible with dates. Okay, let's have a look and see what the angels have in store for us this week. Okay, the first card we have is Archangel Haniel and the card of beauty. Archangel Haniel is not necessarily the angel I would think of connected to beauty, because I would always think of Archangel Jophiel. But with this card, the beauty is about the beauty of just knowing yourself, about knowing what talents you have, what skills you have, and how you can actually bring them to enhance your life. Okay, Archangel Haniel is also special to this page as her crystal with moonstones. So it's all about knowing that inner beauty comes from within, making your life better comes from within, and you have to use those skills that you've been born with, that that sometimes lay docile for years, but it's about knowing yourself, and it's about accepting yourself and accepting that you're beautiful just the way you are, and let those skills and let those qualities come out. It might not be talents, it might just be that you're a really kind person, or you're really good with empathy or communication, so it's what those qualities, those talents, that inner connection to the divinity that you have. Okay. We have the angel of communication, angel of communication. I can't even communicate properly. Communicate clearly. Don't be afraid to tell it like it is. So I kind of feel with that, when that's connected in with what I was just saying about Archangel Haniel and those inner talents and inner qualities, and I was just talking about, one of those qualities may be that you're a really good communicator. Sometimes what we have inside we find hard to get out. We're afraid that other people may not see us as so beautiful if we actually express what's going on inside, and so we kind of keep it down, and that builds up a lot of negative emotions, resentment, fear, guilt. It all kind of stems from when we're sort of biting our tongue and not really saying what we want to say. And, it can destroy relationships, be them romantic, be them friendships, be them with family. When we've suppressed something, when we don't speak our truth, that's where really, cracks start to appear, and from those cracks the rot sets in. So the beauty is to be yourself and just to express yourself, and I feel that's what those two cards are about. Okay, let's go to midweek. So you're going to be very expressive at the beginning of the week. Let's go to midweek and see what comes in. We have Archangel Gabriel, the angel of communication. I think we can see where this reading's going. Okay, this is the art card. I always say I call it the artist card, simply because it's for you to paint your own picture. You are the artist, okay? But don't forget, this is the angel of communication, the angel of new beginnings, and the angel of children. So look at where all those things come in. Quite often when Archangel Gabriel comes in around us, we feel inspired. So he's one of the angels who works with us through our dreams. And you may find, you're just drifting off, you just wake up and you wake up with that idea. And you think, where did that idea come from? Okay, so don't let it just drift away to nothing. Take that idea, explore it, enhance it. See where you can apply it to your life to make a difference, okay? Because quite often those ideas that come in when we're sort of, half asleep, drifting, we can't sleep, and then thoughts keep coming in, those ideas are quite often divinely inspired. I really can't speak today. I don't know what's going on. Oh dear, I think I need to listen to these cards, don't I, and learn to communicate properly. Okay. And we have colour healing. Colour healing can take on many, many different forms. It can take on the form of studying one of the therapies that involves colour. There's so many out there, from crystals, to working with colour energies, there's just loads, there's too many to mention, to be honest. But it can also be about personal colour healing, and that can be about looking at what colours suit you, What colours make you feel better? What colours are lacking in your life, you know? I don't know if you've ever had that feeling where you go to your wardrobe and you've got a whole row of clothes. If you're anything like me, they're all one colour. I tend to be different to other people, and I tend to have more turquoise than any other colour in my wardrobe. And you feel like you have no clothes. You feel like you have no clothes. Most people have blacks, don't they? And they look and they've got this whole load of blacks in there. And they've got nothing to wear. Because what your body is crying out for is for you to put one colour on. And until you can realise what that colour is, you won't have anything to wear, no matter how many clothes you have in that closet. Okay, so it's really, really important that you do that, okay? It's really important that you listen to your body. And, you know, it may just be that you can still wear your black, but accessorise with the colour that is needed. So you need to listen to where that colour, you know, what that colour is. What are you being drawn to? Do you suddenly feel like you need yellow? Do you suddenly feel like you need red? Okay, because your energy, your soul will always know what colour's needed. If you can't wear it, eat it. Okay, that's always my answer. Okay, so just see where that colour needs to come in and see what colour it is. Okay, at the end of the week we have Archangel Raphael and we have the card of health. Not a negative card because it's not healing, it doesn't mean you need to be healed, it actually means you have health. It actually symbolises, you know, the lovely green shoots coming out, you know, the growth, the regrowth. So you can kind of move past a situation, you're going into a situation where you're starting to feel more healthy. And that can be physical health, emotional health, spiritual health, you know, it'll be different for all of you. It may be even a relationship's been healed where you haven't been communicating, you haven't been expressing yourself through the week, you managed to do that. Weekend, you start to feel that you've reached that, you know, that healing. Now watch, they're going to really throw a spanner in my works and give me the card of battles, aren't they? Oh dear, they do these sort of things to me. No, that's good. We have the angel of vision. Someone is not revealing part of the story. Trust your feelings over what others say. Okay, so once you're healed and you're in that really good place, then, you know, what I'm going to say, then you connect with your intuition. I've got this kind of chattering going on in my head that I forgot something, and Mal hates when I do this, but Archangel Raphael, we all know him as the angelic healer. We all think of him as the healer first, but his other area is helping us to connect with our intuition, and you can see why that chattering was going on when I was saying what I was saying. Okay, so that health coming in for some of you may be that reconnection with your own intuition, okay, that will help you to see past the situation. Now, I don't want to worry anyone, but what I'm being drawn to when I look at this card is someone around you is feeling sad. Maybe not telling everything the way it should be, because maybe they've been trying to protect you because you've been through a hard time yourself. You've been holding things back, you've not been expressing how you're feeling, and because of that, they've felt that you've withdrawn, you've gone into yourself, okay? And I don't know who this message is for, so I'm sorry, I'm just throwing it out there because it's just sort of coming in that way, and sometimes they do that to me. It may be somebody who's not in the bag, but they want to get that message out. I feel this is a male who's trying to protect a female, who has been trying to carry everything, who maybe for some reason has not been saying things as clearly as they are. Maybe everybody else is just saying, you know, he's being a bit of a pain, or he's, you know, oh, there's something going wrong. But it's not. It's actually he's been trying to protect you. Okay, and I feel that he's been trying to sort of almost put you in a bubble, and that's because he's felt almost that you're fragile because you haven't been speaking out, because you haven't been expressing yourself. I hope somebody can take that, okay? For the rest of you, the health comes from speaking your mind, comes from linking with your intuition, comes from not holding back, okay? And the angel of vision, okay, is about just being prepared to listen to yourself, to your inner vision, and not just taking it for granted what everybody else says to you. Don't see yourself through the eyes of others. Okay, that just came in, so I'm giving that out there. Don't see yourself through the eyes of others, because others will always project an image of you that is almost tainted by their experiences, whether they're negative or positive, will not really ever project a true image of you. And that kind of takes us back to that first card and that inner knowledge, okay? Because only you really knows the real you, okay? And sometimes you don't even project the real you because you project what you feel others want. So what's out there is an illusion, but what's inside here is the truth. And you know, sometimes we have to connect with that. Okay, I'm sure we've all had a conversation where our lips are having one conversation and our mind is having another. Because I know I have. And you know, and that's fine to do. Sometimes you have to do it. It's diplomacy. But there are times when the truth has to come out because it will just fester. Okay, quick recap before Mel kills me for going over. We have Archangel Haniel, the card of beauty. This is about inner beauty. It's about accepting yourself on the inside and knowing you're beautiful enough on the inside to be able to express your needs, which takes us to the angel of communication. Communicate clearly, don't be afraid to tell it like it is. So if you're not happy in a job and there's a reason you're not happy in it, but you kind of stop and you kind of realise that maybe it's not the job, but it's the people around you, find a way of expressing your needs, because maybe perhaps before you need to walk through the door and leave that job behind you, there could be a way of resolving it. Same exactly if you're in a relationship, same rules apply there. Archangel Gabriel comes in the middle. This is the art card. Just to confuse Mal, I call it the artist. It's about new beginnings, it's about communication again. Colour healing can mean many, many different things, like I said. It can just be bringing that colour into your life, you know. Seeing life through colour again if things have got a little bit grey. Okay, and sometimes only by expressing your needs will you actually get to that point where you can see life through colour. Archangel Raphael is the weekend coming in, and as the weekend comes in, that sense of having reached a healing, of health, of a situation being healed over. Maybe there's answers you've been waiting for a long time and you get those answers and it makes you feel so good. Okay, and then we have the angel of vision. Someone's not revealing part of the story. Trust your feelings over what others say. So there may be a situation around you at the weekend where you think, actually I'm not quite taking that on board because my intuition is telling me something different, and that's what you need to listen to. Okay, and that's where the real healing will come, from that empowerment of not being swayed by others and having the faith in yourself to believe in yourself enough to listen to those answers that come from you. Because the answers that come from your inner you are connected to your intuition, that comes from the higher you, that is connected to the universe, and you know, and that is true empowerment and enlightenment. Okay, so I've got to the end of the reading. You all know how to get your name in the green bag by now. Thank you for supporting the page. Love and light to you all. Bye. Hello, and we've reached the part I call the personal draw. Let's have a look and see whose name is coming out of the bag. Okay, oops, having one of those days. Okay, and I have Martha McGrory, I think it is. Okay, let's have a look and see what the cards have in store for you, Martha. Okay, the first card I have is Archangel Gabriel, and it's the nurture card. As you nurture a child, you nurture your inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. Now, I feel that this isn't just about children around you, but I actually feel this is about your inner child. And I get the sense, Martha, that this is about connecting with something that maybe you've set aside, something you enjoy doing, something you just haven't done for a while. And I just really feel that you need to listen to your inner child. You need to put you first. I really feel you are the child in this. And I kind of feel that there's a new beginning coming in, so watch out for inspiration that comes, because Archangel Gabriel is really good at bringing inspiration our way. that will help you to know what it is that you really want to do, that kind of gives you a new beginning but also satisfies that inner child in you, okay? Because it feels like you've really been giving yourself to everybody else and not really taking any time for yourself. So the nurture cards, I really feel, Martha, that this is about nurturing yourself, indulging yourself a little bit and just giving yourself that time to do something that you enjoy doing, connecting with others, connecting with people around you, but most importantly connecting with your inner child and doing what feels like fun. Okay, and just to kind of sum that up, we have Archangel Haniel and we have the Passion cards. Archangel Haniel is about knowing that you have those qualities within you. You have hidden talents. Maybe there's something that you wanted to do when you was younger, but for some reason you just haven't done it. And you know, now is the time. It almost feels like you've been given that green light to go and do it, and really kind of something that makes you feel passionate. That's what you need to be embracing and thinking about. Stepping outside the comfort zone, doing something that really just fills you with passion. The card is trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. And it kind of feels that the more you connect with your inner child, I'm not getting a spirit link, I'm really sorry about this, Martha. But what I'm being told is it's all about you. And it hasn't been about you for a long time, it's been about everybody else, and it's about you focusing on you and what's good for you. And when you do that, when you get that passion back into your life, it will enhance the love life side of things and the career side, but most importantly it will enhance you and fill you with joy and almost a passion for life again. So you really need to connect with your inner child and just kind of embrace everything. I just really feel like I just want to say to you, go for it, go for it, go for it. That's how it's coming in, and I just feel really positive, and I kind of feel that for some reason maybe you've been through a period where you haven't felt so positive and you haven't put yourself forward, and it's all been about everybody else, but now, Martha, it's about you. Okay, sorry for not getting a spirit link. I don't get a spirit link every time, but as I said, you know, my guys keep saying to me, all I keep hearing is it's all about Martha. Okay, so I think that's the important thing. Focus on yourself, focus on what you want, focus on your inner child. Don't be afraid to embrace your inner child. Your inner child really is you in your most purest essence before everybody else's influence, what everybody else expects of you comes into play. So just focus on yourself, Martha. It's not selfish, it will actually bring passion back into your life, which will then attract the other things into your life that you want, okay, that your heart desires. Okay, so connect with that inner child and just watch where it all comes in. Also, I'm being made aware that you will hear of a child come in. I feel this is linked to family around you. I want to say a close circle. I'm just being made aware that there is a child coming, or there's an announcement of a child coming, and I just feel a lot of joy with that. Okay, so with that I will say love and light to you. Thank you for participating, and I hope you can take what I give you with the love of spirit, even if it's my spirit that's helping me to give you this message, Martha. Okay, love and light. Bye.